So the motor's finally installed, and I've actually fired it up. I gotta get a video of that, but there it is. Did a couple little different things. I had the sensor, had one of my buddies weld it on the top of the down pipe, or the up pipe, just because before I had it on the bottom. It's really stupid that I had it down there, but I was just trying to tuck everything, and I just kept burning up sensors. So I had it welded on the top, painted it black, painted exhaust housing on my turbo black. I don't know how long that'll last, but it's like 22 degrees Fahrenheit paint, so we'll see if that lasts. But it's all in, radiator, wiring, everything. It starts, it drives, but I do have to pull the tranny back out because I repaired it previously because third and fourth were completely gone, replaced the gears, but fourth is still giving me problems. It'll kick me out of fourth, so I'm gonna pull that back out, but first I want to get the intercooler done and the piping done and blow-off valve welded on the pipe. So right now I have to go buy some cutoff wheels for this guy because I don't have any. I bought this guy, it's just a Harbor Freight, but I need to go buy some wheels because for some reason I didn't buy wheels, and I bought this thing like years ago and I haven't used it. So, and here's the perfect chance. They're just kind of stuck on there, but those are actually the, I don't know, stencils I'm going to be using to cut out the 5052 of aluminum for my intercooler core, or vibrant core. And here's the other side. I've started peeling all the tape off, but that's the idea. Then I'm just going to be welding the pipe on the back. But I'm going to go buy some wheels and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back from the store and I went and picked up some cutoff wheels for my cutoff grinder, just from Ace, and I already traced out the tensils I had cut out onto my 5052 sheet of aluminum. It's 1/8 inch thick. It's what I was recommended to use. With the amount of boost I'm going to be running, I don't want to be blowing the tanks off the intercooler or whatever, because I would like to be running close to 30 psi if not that. But I'm going to go ahead and cut all this stuff out now. So I attempted to cut one of the pieces, or I mean I got it cut out pretty good, and that was that guy right there, but I had to bend it because I'm doing like what do you call it, like wraparound tanks. I don't know, I don't want square tanks essentially. So I started bending this guy, and I really don't like how that's bending. I just don't have the tools to do it right. So I'm just gonna put this down, and I'm just gonna pay one of my buddies to do this. He does it for a living, and I'm just not gonna try to even mess with this crap. So I guess I'm gonna drop the car off to him along with the material and the intercooler and whatever not, and he's gonna weld it up for me, and we're gonna work a deal out or something he was talking about. So I guess next thing is gonna be doing that. So we'll see how that goes. Today I'll be working on my car. What I'm doing on this guy is a transmission. Currently I have transmission from HMO. It's the hydraulic ZC transmission. It utilizes the CC intermediate shaft, and I'm using B series axles in it. One is a DC axle, the other one's a DA axle. But the transmission has been giving me a lot of problems. I've always had problems with the trannies. When I go to the track, I tend to break something on it, you know, if it's a diff or a shift selector. But I've taken this tranny apart several times. I've actually taken it out of the car and taken it apart.
I've taken it out of the car actually 5 times. Then I've taken the tranny apart 4 times. Trying to get it to work again. And that's just this transmission. I've had a previous transmission before this one, you know, had the same problems pretty much. But then I just bought another one, or actually my friend got me one. Robert, he's the owner of Hush Performance. I worked for him, but he got me this last tranny and the previous one. But I just need a quick transmission right now, just because I'm trying to get this thing running and driving just for the meantime, so I can go do some racing. It's been a long time since I've driven this car, man, so I'm kind of fiending. But I have a lot bigger plans. You'll be seeing that later, but just for now, I went and picked up a transmission. It's just about an hour away. I went and met up a guy at a gas station, or actually it was a gas station right next to an In-N-Out, and I picked up this S40. That tranny. Also picked up I guess a new clutch. He gave me the clutch with the tranny. I'm not gonna use it, so I'm gonna have to sell that for a couple bucks. If I get like $20, I wouldn't care. I'm never gonna use this thing. But I need to go pick up the other axle. I just bought cheap AutoZone axles because mine axles obviously won't work because I'm using B series and intermediate shafts. So I got to use the actual original axles to the car, which is just the SI axles for the D16 A6. The other one was an order item, but it should be in by now. I gotta go take the cores in and pick up the other one. But I think what I want to do first here is, it is freaking hot today, so I'm gonna do this tranny, or at least pull this one out, put this one in over here, put that one axle in it, go take a shower, man. I just want to take a shower. So that's why I'm gonna do the tranny first, just like a shower up. It's horribly hot, then I have other stuff to do. But yeah, I want to do that, and I'll get back to you once I have the tranny pulled out, I guess. Alright, so I just got the transmission out. And this CC Hydro. You can see the difference in the size of the axle inputs. Alright, so I got the tranny in. I got this done last night. I got the transmission in, I started the car, went and took it for a quick drive, and it shifts nice and smooth, and I'm pretty happy. And yeah, no, driving it, it's definitely the shorter or the closer gear ratioed S40. It's not the HX transmission that I thought it was, but I'm really happy about that. And now that I have that done, the next step is the intercooler, which I have the intercooler core and the tank material, all that stuff. But I don't know how to make tanks, because I'm making wraparound tanks, and I don't know how to do that stuff, and I just don't have the tools, and I'm gonna give it to someone that knows how to do it correctly. And I have that today. It's Sunday, and he is doing it on Wednesday morning. He's gonna make the wraparound tanks, which I tried making, and this is why I stopped. I cut it, and I started folding it, and it folded like shit. This is 52 1/8 inch thick aluminum, which is kind of one of the reasons why it's so hard to bend. But I want to make sure I run 50-52 just so I don't blow out a tank. Just if I get just in case I get a little bit of a boost happy there. Because I mean, I'm just planning to run around 26 pounds. I don't know if I'll break 30 PS, but just in case, I just want to have the intercooler for it. And I'm going to be running 3-inch pipe. Also, the intercooler setup is going to be double back door. That's why I have the holes here. That's where my previous intercooler pipe was ran through. And I'm thinking I want to ask him to mount the blow valve somewhere down here. Maybe tuck it, maybe upside down. Or, I don't know. I just don't want to see the vacuum hose. Eventually, I want to turn the vacuum hose into hardline. And also, the vacuum hose I'm using on the wastegate, I want to make it into hardline. But, I'm pretty much done with it. All I'm going to do is just drain the radiator and flush it out and put water wetter in it and just distilled water. And I'm going to clean the car because, damn, it is freaking dirty after sitting here. All the dust getting on it. So I'm going to clean it all up really well. And just basically give it to him on Wednesday. And hopefully I'll have my car back by the end of Wednesday. Worst case scenario, Thursday. And I just got to do another tune on it. Another street tune. Because I'm going more boost. Before it was just on 20 pounds. And I should have the car ready. Besides mounting those slicks I have up there on it. But that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash it and take a couple photos. Alright, so she's all washed up and clean. Like I said, I gotta drop it off on Wednesday. It's Sunday today. I just did it today just because I'm not gonna have the time to do it on Monday or Tuesday. And it was just really gross and just irritated me seeing it so dirty for so long. Sucks, you know, the car did sit for a really, really long time. Well, it's had for like a year, over a year, in the sun, so it could use, I think, a bit of polishing. It doesn't look bad, but this car used to look really nice. I mean, it still does, but it looked better, is all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just gonna put all the intercooler stuff in the car and just have it all ready, and I'm gonna take it to him on Wednesday morning. I'm gonna ask him if he could do like maybe some pictures of the fab work, just so I could throw it into the video. And yeah, I think I'm gonna update you guys once I get to that point, or he returns it. But yeah, I'll update you like I said. So here we are. Got my car back the same day. I thought he might take 2 days, but no, he got it done. And it came out awesome. The welds look really nice on this thing. We should stop doing that adjust thing just there. But no, it looks great, man. Little info on it. It's a Vibrant core. The core itself is 23 inches long. And it's about 8 inches tall, 3.5 inches wide. And I used 50-52 1/8 inch aluminum plate. He was able to weld both sides. And for the pipe, it's 3 inch. It's kind of dark. And the camera won't stop zooming in and out. But yeah, it's 3 inch, 16 gauge. The blow valve is way down here, which is really damn dark. But yeah, I know it came out great. And while I was doing that, I went and got these LS snowflakes, or LS flowers, some people call 15-inch alloys mounted on some Hoosier slicks just for the street. You're just my humble slicks, I guess. These are just 23-inch slicks. On the track, I need to run 24.5s, but for the set, it's just like I said, it's just a street slick. So I'm actually about to put them on. I was starting to jack it up, and I was like, oh, I need to take a quick video of this. But yeah, I'm gonna throw them on. I also did some slight changes on the tune with my laptop. I need to upload that. And yeah, I think I don't have really anything left. I just gotta have my buddy drive it, just make sure the tune is good, and it'll be ready for some racing. So I guess I'll get you back when I'm recording, or when I do like a pull. I'll try to record that. But that's it for right now.